Hey, what up everybody, it's Cinny, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And this week we have Guild Wars, and today on PS4 is Yellow Day, so I'm going to show you my yellow team. I'm not sure if I've showed you this team before. I know I've done brown and red before, I'm not sure if I've done yellow, but this is my yellow team, and it's one of my best teams, so I thought I'd show it to you. Right here I'm just showing that I'm in top 15 guild on PS4, so you know, not an easy Guild Wars. You know, it doesn't matter where you are really in the standings. You could be in bracket 10 and in the top 15, but we are also in bracket 4. Today is Yellow Day. I got all my Sentinels to 5 because once again I am the Paragon, and pretty proud of that. I've been the Paragon 3 out of the last 4 weeks, and 2 weeks in a row now. So I was Paragon, then I wasn't, and then I was Paragon, and now I'm Paragon again. So 3 out of the last 4 weeks I've been the Paragon of this top 15 guild, the Bats Out of Hail. My awesome guild, bunch of awesome people in it. I love this guild. It's a good guild because we have good recs that aren't too hard, and we're like a pretty chill guild. So but they are strict about requirements, and I like that. I like how they're, you know, they make people do their requirements or they kick them out, but they're also chill. They understand if you got to go on vacation or whatever, and the requirements aren't that high. So it's the best of both worlds. It's got rules, but the requirements aren't super high, and but you gotta follow the rules and you gotta contribute. So Yellow Day, one of my best teams, like I said. Paragon once again, 3 out of the last 4 weeks. So here is my Guild Wars yellow team. We have Gorgotha, or Gorgotha, as I've heard it said recently, which I'm probably wrong. It probably is Gorgotha. The Doomed Axe with Priest, Divine Ishbala, and Quillen. Divine Ishbala and Quillen's a pretty known combo. A lot of convert going on, a lot of synergy and alignment happening. But lately, just to make sure I stay in Paragon, I've been doing my best at Guild Wars. I always do, but I've actually been scouting the opposing team. It's only 50 gold, so really cheap to do. And the reason I do this is so I can set up my medals in the best way possible. So I'm looking at all the enemy troops and seeing what they have to offer, and then I set my medals accordingly. So with this team here, I was just thinking a bunch of life would work, because Tina does true damage. Ubistet, if you let it get a kill, it's gonna get another kill, so you don't want that to happen. So I went with full life on this one, even though the first battle is usually the easiest. I like to keep that you know, discipline going of scouting the team and then setting my medals accordingly for, you know, harder battles later on. But so for this team here, for the yellow team, Gorgotha, Doomed Axe, Divine Ishbala, Quillen, you're looking to get Gorgotha up and then explode the board, fill up your other troops, and then you're looking for alignment, because they each have a different alignment. Doomed Axe turns purple into Doom Skulls. Divine Ishbala turns red into skulls, I think. And Quillen turns brown into skulls. Divine Ishbala also turns, I think, green into yellow. And Quillen turns, I think, purple into red, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right. So you gotta look for all those different alignments. It's not a fast team, because you gotta search the board for 3 different alignments, actually 5 different alignments, and extra turns and everything else. But it's a really awesome, like, Doomskull team, and Gorgotha's a good tank. And then Priest on top of it all is like helping you be even more tanky with, it's giving you life every turn and stuff like that. Plus Gorgotha will cleanse itself when it casts and explode a bunch of gems and give the rest of your team mana, so pretty awesome. That's what we did there. We used Gorgotha's spell, got Quillen up, so now we're looking for Quillen alignment, which would be brown into skulls, and that's what we got, so let's cast that. We kill their first troop. Looking to see if we have alignment again. We're looking for that brown into skulls or that purple into red. I don't think we have it on this turn here, but we also have Gorgotha up that we could cast. Oh, and we also have Doomed Axe, so we're looking for purple into Doomskull, which I don't think we have either. So it's not a fast team at all. You gotta look for a lot of alignment. Like I said, 5 different alignments that you could have. But it's really good team. It's probably my best Guild Wars team. It scores the highest. It has the highest win rate. And I don't know, I think I've gone 5-0 with it like 4 weeks in a row or something like that. Probably even longer. Let's go ahead and take this extra turn. As long as I don't see anything else. And I'm commentating this after the fact, just the way I felt like doing it this week. We have the brown alignment there with the skulls with Quillen. And what's really good between Quillen and Divine Ishbala is that Quillen will turn purple into red, and then Divine Ishbala uses the red, and turns red into skulls. So they have a really good synergy, like kind of back and forth. You cast Quillen, then you can usually cast Divine Ishbala straight after. Doesn't always work out like that, but looks like we had the Doomed Axe alignment there with the purple into Doomskulls, and there we go. Didn't lose a troop. Scored pretty high, 3,273. And finished pretty quickly as far as turns go. It's not like how long you take. You can take as long as you want. It's just how many turns you take. So that's the scoring for Guild Wars. You want to not lose a troop. You want to use the color of the day. You want to finish quickly as far as turn wise. Doesn't matter how long you take, it's how many turns you take. And finish fully charged, do more damage to them than they do to you, all that cool stuff. That's how you score high in Guild Wars. So I took a look at their team, and I saw that I wanted to change my medals up a little bit. Going with medals of Cedric so they can't burn me too bad. It probably isn't that big of a deal, but I also wanted to put the medal of Anu on for Gorgotha. Probably not that big of a deal either, since the other 3 troops on my team start with half mana, so medal of Anu really isn't doing much. But there really wasn't much else to do. I mean, I could have done attack, I guess. But I was thinking Hindla's going to be freezing, and Fire Giant's going to be burning, and I think Jarl even burns too, so I didn't want any of that burning and freezing going on, especially the freezing. So I put on some Medals of Cedric to try to cleanse that. The Medal of Anu's pretty much only helping Gorgotha, because I think the other 3 start with half mana. So I probably would have did attack for that, if I, hindsight's 20/20. But you're just looking for alignment. We have Divine Ishbala up, so we're looking for, green into yellow. That would make an extra turn. And we're looking for red into Doomskulls. That would make an extra turn. You pretty much only want to cast them when you have an extra turn. So if there's, a skull and, if you can turn red into skulls and make an extra turn, that's when you would cast it. If you can turn green into yellow and make an extra turn, that's when you would cast it, That's what alignment means. You have to look at the board, say, what would happen if I used Divine Ishbala right now and I turned red into skulls? Would that make extra turns? And then that's when you cast it. You just don't do it willy-nilly whenever you want, just because it's up. Like there we had it again. We turned red into skulls, got an extra turn, and you just keep going like that. Looks like we have purple alignment. Bam. Almost got the win here. Just Hindla left. She's low on health as well. We could probably just skull her down. but I think we have Quillen, so we turned brown into skulls. We got an extra turn, we got the kill, we got the win, and we almost finished fully charged. I think we had everything but Quillen there, so that's really good too. That gets you more points. What I've been trying to do lately is do a video on Tuesday as early as possible, and a video on Friday as early as possible for Gems of War, because, you know, the guild event, I mean, if I could do it on Monday it would probably be better, but it's been happening on Tuesday, so that's what I'm trying to stick with. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen 100% all the time, because things happen, but what I'm trying to do is put out a video as early as possible on Tuesday to go over the guild event, whatever that may be. This week it's Guild Wars. And then I'm trying to put out a video as early as I can on Friday to go over the weekend event, whatever that may be. Like last week it was Barbarian class. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's what you can hopefully look forward to. I think I've done it like 3 or 4 weeks in a row now. So Tuesday early, hopefully before noon, and then Friday hopefully before noon I'll have a video out going over the events, the guild event on Tuesday and the weekend event on Friday. So that's what I'm trying to do, give you guys those teams as soon as I can so you can use them for as long as possible before, you know, they're irrelevant. So just looking for our alignment again. Oh, actually we don't have anybody up, we're just looking for mana. Now we have Gorgatha up. He's gonna blow up the whole dang board pretty much. Looking for extra turns. I don't think I changed my metals very much because I'm trying to avoid the poison, so I probably still have the metals of Cedric on right now. Because if you're poisoned and you get hit by Scorpius, it's a lethal damage. You do not want that. So you can cleanse away that poison if it happens. Which I don't even know if they're capable. Yeah, they are, because they have Urali. Urali's third trait will poison you on extra turn. So we're trying to avoid that situation where we're poisoned and Scorpius has full mana and he casts on our poison troop. So we're using the metals of Cedric to counteract that, to get rid of poison if we can, so we don't get dealt lethal damage. So now just looking for alignment. We have Divine Shpala and Quillen up. We got everybody up now. So you just gotta look for each thing. You gotta look for, can I turn purple into Doom Skulls and get an extra turn? Can I turn red into Skulls and get an extra turn? Can I turn brown into Skulls and get an extra turn? Can I turn purple into red and get an extra turn? Can I turn green into yellow and get an extra turn? I don't think we have any of that. Can you believe that? It's 5 different converts and we don't even have it here. That's crazy. Look at all that purple and brown too. You think we'd have Quillen or Doomed Axe, but I don't see it. Sometimes you just cast it. Sometimes. But I'm not going to do it right here. I just did Gorgatha since we had it. Now we have the purple alignment. Got an extra turn off of turning purple into Doom Skulls. Did a bunch of damage. Just keep it going. Quillen, brown into Skulls. Purple into Doom Skulls again with the Doomed Axe. And bam. It's just a whole bunch of skull damage. Whether it's Doom Skulls or regular Skulls. And then Gorgatha cleanses itself. It's a good tank. It's blowing up the whole board. Exploded 100 or more gems there. Pretty much explodes the whole board. So that gets your other 3 troops up who start half cocked anyway. With 50% mana. So once you get Gorgatha up, by that time your other troops will be up. You'll start converting, doing the alignment thing. And then by the time, if you somehow run out of mana and don't kill them by that time, you can cast Gorgatha and get them all up again. Taking a look at their team again, it's only 50 gold. 50 gold is nothing when you have almost 8 million. Looking to see, you know, they're going to web me. They're going to be doing death marks. And they're going to be stealing life. And so I'm going with the same thing. Medal of Anu, 2 medals of Cedric, trying to get rid of those death marks, those webs. Gorgotha starts entangled, but by the time he gets his mana and cast, he's going to cleanse himself, so no big deal. I probably should have been paying attention to the Graveseer convert there, but I don't think I even thought about it, which I probably should have. But we got an extra turn, good luck there. Blow up the board with Gorgotha, cleanse ourselves, no more entangle. So it's a really good first troop because it's a good tank, it's a good mana generator, and it cleanses itself. So it cleanses off that any entangle. That way it can do the skull damage that we're gonna, with the other 3 troops. The other 3 troops are gonna be making skulls. Gorgotha's gonna be attacking. It's never gonna be entangled because it cleanses itself pretty much whenever it casts. Just a really good team. My best Guild Wars team. It scores the highest. It goes 5-0. It finishes fully charged a lot because you're blowing up the board almost on every cast you do. Whether it's the Doomed Axe or Gorgotha, they both pretty much blow up most of the board. So looking for alignment again. Got an extra turn though, let's take that. So looking for purple into skulls, red into skulls. Looks like Divine Ishbala had alignment there. Now we got a bunch of extra turns here with skulls. Go ahead and take that down. Get rid of their Graveseer. Of course, we did some damage to their Orb Weaver and they summoned a spider, but we're going to do so much damage it's not going to matter. See ya. See ya, life and death. See ya, giant spider. Extra turn. Looking for alignment. Probably just take that extra turn though. Might as well. Still looking for alignment. Got it there at Divine Ishbala. Take some skulls. Looks like we got the win here just by taking some more skulls. We finished with 3 troops charged. Got that kill 100 troop thing there with the gems for the daily adventure board. Another good win. 4-0. I always like when I get 4 wins because I feel like 4-1 is still respectable even if you don't, win the last battle. Even 3-2, as long as you're above 500 and you're trying with the right colors. But we got a goblin team here. They could go crazy on us. Goblins have extra turns. All of them do, so they could go crazy and not let me even have a turn here. But I think I'm going to stick with what I had because I don't want to be poisoned or diseased. And it's been working, so might as well stick with it. Got some extra turns off Jump Street, that's good. Got our Gorgotha up. If we cast that, we should be able to get our other troops up, at least one of them. Got our Quillen, so we're looking for brown into skulls or purple into red. Don't think we have it here. So we'll I'm looking at that green extra turn up there. I'm trying to, it's not an extra turn, but it could be. If you took a 3 match under that overhanging 2, you could get a green extra turn. But I didn't see anything there, so I couldn't do that. So I tried to get Gorgotha up. Get them up all the way, plus our Doomed Axe. Looking. You gotta look. You gotta take your time. Just go with Gorgotha again. We didn't have any alignment there. Now we have all 3 troops up that do the alignment converting. So we gotta look, make sure we don't have any of it. Looks like we have Divine Ishbala with the green into yellow, so might as well do that. Change up the board a little bit, then cast our Doomed Axe, kill that first troop, turned it into a bandit. I hit him so hard he turned into a bandit. Yellow extra turn. Divine Spala again. Beating that bandit down. Got our doomed axe. Got Divine Spala, yellow or green into yellow. And that just changes up the board and gives you a chance at some skulls. We had a Quillen, we had a brown into a skull there. Looking again, Divine Spala again, the green into yellow, and that's match. Went 5-0. Hoping to keep Paragon again. It's just my own thing, you know. It feels good. I like trying to keep Paragon. It's hard because there's some good people in my guild. I'm not gonna say that all 29 people are trying to get Paragon, but there's a couple. And if you're in a top 15 guild, you know there's gonna be good people in it, no matter what, whether they say they're trying or not. It's hard to be the Paragon of a top 15 guild in bracket 4. It's not an easy thing to do, and I'm proud that I've been at 3 out of the last 4 weeks and 2 weeks in a row. So 9,612 points. I don't know what the max is that you can get as far as Guild Wars points. I think it's 10k, but that's pretty close. It might be like 9,800. I've never seen anything above 9,800, to be honest. 96 is like one of my best scores. That's one of my best scores ever. I didn't lose any troops. I finished fully charged a lot, maybe -1 troop, and I did tons of damage quickly. I used the right color, yellow. So hopefully I haven't done this team before. I don't think I have. If I have, I've only done it like once before. One of my best Guild Wars teams, so make sure you use that today if you're on console. If you're not, hey, it's the first day. You're going to be using yellow later on in the week if you're on PC or mobile or anything else. So you're going to need a yellow team later on in the week. So use this team. It's awesome. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope this helped y'all out. No mythics or anything, I don't think, so not too hard to get these troops. Good luck today, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.